Hello, ladies, gentlemen, germs, germettes. Yes, I am blurred. No, I don't know what to do with it. It's just like that by default. Meet my players slash victims. To the top of me, we have the one and only Freya, aka Lucimon.
Hello.
To the bottom, the incarnation of chaos and making things harder on themselves, the Plas Boy, Smab.
We are not victims, we are underdogs!
Yeah.
Also, hello.
Um, so, to put it mildly, our season 2 starts up with you two waking up from a very deep, took a while, but deep nap. Neither of you feels right, though. You feel groggy. Very, very groggy. As you look around, you realize it's that time again. You cannot move.
It's time of the month.
You cannot move. Your body is restricted. And you feel a very familiar giant hand around your entire body. And then you hear it. Go to my bidding.
I would like to fuck that with Plasmon Rebellion Spirit. You said I could if I made roll.
You want to resist him?
Yes.
Okay. I think we were doing this already. Okay. I assumed you're gonna wait till he tries to sometime take over your body, not this. But okay. Let me whip out the dice.
I'm seriously just giving him the middle finger here. I just want to see if I can.
And she's in the her. And she's
Eeks. Okay. So I rolled 9. Now time for you to roll 5d100.
Okay. All together or one at a time?
All together.
Oh, there is a roll 5 option. Give me a second. No, what? No! I don't... Oh, that's fudge. There. Actually, I got way better on the first rolls. But hey, at least I'll know how to roll next time.
So what's your combined total?
The combined total of the first roll after... first roll, because I had to figure out the whole thing, but the first roll, we got, let's see here. Put the calculator. We got a 90. An 84. A 67.
No, not percentile, just 100.
Yeah, on the hundo.
Yeah, no, you don't get an 84 for bringing D hundo. That's a percentile you rolled.
You asked me to roll 100.
Yes, but you did just say the word 94. That means you rolled percentile, not 100.
I rolled a D100. On a 100, I can get a 94.
You can get a
Or
90, not a 94.
On a D100, I could roll 100.
Yes, but not 94. That's percentile, not actual just D100.
You asked me for a D100, I did the D100 roll.
But 94 is not achievable on a D100 roll. That's the point. How do I explain this?
I don't know what kind of D100 you're talking about. On a D100, you can roll 1 to 100.
Oh boy. Let me just...
You're talking about a D10.
Nah. Oh boy. So a D100 has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
That's
70, 80, 100. A D10 only goes up to 10. Percentile.
And you have a different D100 than I do.
What's happening here is that
But
on
I can easily
Roll20,
just go. What I can easily do for you here is go ahead and go, like, if it's past 5, then I'll raise it up. If it's below 5, I'll raise it down. How about that? We'll even the numbers.
for future reference, on Roll20, it has a weird thing of where it lumps D100 and percentile into the same thing. It doesn't separate them for some stupid reason. Go forwards.
Alright.
This is for future reference. When it comes to rolling a D100 on Roll20, it does not separate the percentile die. I don't know why. It's a dumb mistake on their end. So anyways, just remove whatever if it's 4, just round it down to 80, for example. If it goes above that, just put it to the next number.
Yep.
It's a stupid thing. It's dumb. There should be at least some kind of like hey, this is the both, not just one.
So 360.
Okay, you fail. The saddest part is how close you came. You were 20 away. Ultimately, you don't manage to break free. And he does, in the forcing you to stay put, and clearly, you could tell, not from the way he talks differently, or from the way he looks at you, you could tell just from a violent aura eking off him. Like, he knows what you tried to do, and his punishment has now broken an arm. You are going to have disadvantage on all attacks for... I'm going to say your next 4 turns. So, yeah. And I'm going to say it probably does at least a d6 of damage. Well, you got lucky, it's a 1. I don't think he'll say anything, though. I don't think he deems you worthy of speech. After your arm is broken, you feel him kind of yank you both. And as he does so, you stare out to what looks like a small little village. To you, Smab, this is a very familiar sight. You can't put your finger on it, but you feel like you know this place. And that you know it well. From a distance, you hear, Now. Isn't it rather rude to be spying on someone in their own territory? And everything goes black. You two awaken back in the beds inside of a sort of hospital back in New Atlantis. Anything you'd like to say or do?
I guess.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, I guess I just get up and have a look to see if anybody's around.
There is... I would say there's one patient who's sleeping. Yeah, and I think that's about it. I assume you probably have a bit of a flashback that Leomon and Lady Leomon we're going to talk to, along with Omnimon and Lady Devimon.
Oh, yeah.
So what did you do?
I guess I check to see if Plasmon's awake and get going.
Oh, I'm awake. I'm also in pain.
Yeah. You notice that despite the fact that last night Plasmon's arm was fine, you realize that as of now Plasmon's arm is broken. And
In that case, I'll go look for a doctor to help.
there is none.
Oh, shoot.
Right now you are the only ones outside of one singular patient who are here.
You are my doctor today.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah.
Can I attempt to set his arm and, like, you know?
Yes, roll medicine.
Okay. Let's see. Medicine.
Then I have to decide. Let's see.
That's an 11. I don't think you make it worse, but I don't think you make it better either.
That's with modifiers, correct?
There's a 1 in medicine, so yeah.
Really? Oh, okay. Huh. I would have totally guessed that it'd be higher because of your backstory, but okay. I'm gonna say you do set it. I was afraid of that. Yep. I'd say pretty much as soon as you manage to get reset, you can feel the entity basically re-snap it with some interest to the point of where, as of now, Plasmon, your arm is not only bending the wrong way, but it's touching your shoulder.
Wow.
There's no bone sticking out of it, at least. So it would be an easy fix is someday, but very clearly,
I would like to fight through the pain and try and medicine myself.
Please do.
Wow, I got a 12.
Well, good news is
I have a +4.
What'd you say?
I have a +4.
And you got a
12.
Oh, I thought you said 5.
The curse has continued.
It did, but it's not as bad this time because this time you can tell the entity just like, fuck, fine, and kind of lets you repair your arm some. I'm gonna say it's not pristine, it's not good as new, but you can kind of guess that it'll heal in like a couple hours. So I'm gonna say what was a 4 turns of disadvantage has decreased to 2. It still doesn't feel like swell, but it's like it's better than before. You can pick up an apple or an orange now without pain, basically. Anything that's actually a full-size weapon or a person, you're gonna feel a lot of pain.
Yeah, I imagine it's like she did a brace on it and like did some bandages, but then that happened, and then I went ahead and added an L brace on my arm, so it's just kind of there.
Yeah. Update your fan arts, people. Who are we kidding? There's still fan art.
Who knows? You might get a cult following after the game is over.
I doubt it.
You never know.
So, after that whole awful, painful fiasco and snapping bone noises, I'm gonna say not only is the patient who was sleeping left and is puking somewhere, probably a good bit.
And they're just like, oh, that person's fixing their own arm.
I think it's once your arm basically bent backwards so far it touched your shoulder. I think that's about where he's decided, nope, here comes lunch.
And then the moment I just swing it back.
Yeah, he probably put it
That's
back
not
in.
natural.
He came back in and just was like went back to puke again after that. Yeah. Needless to say, that patient's gonna lose some poundage. Just the puking alone. I'm gonna add that. You said you're welcome to him. That's canon now. But yeah. As this whole fiasco is wrapping up, you slowly see both Lady Leomon and Leomon kind of become visible in your perspective. Probably tempted to ask them how long they've been there, I would assume.
Yep.
They say about the first time the kid ran off to puke.
Oh.
So long enough. They kind of stare at you, not sure how to respond, and kind of just like, would you like to come with us to go eat?
I just kind of slat off the bed in my L bandage. I'm quite famished.
Okay, come this way. Needless to say, they look like they're not sure exactly how to talk to you right now. They just look awkward.
I just, as we're walking, just like, don't worry, I took a bigger beating down there in that city in the water.
I think as they're walking, they just kind of like almost robotically slow down and like turn to you. And they just say in perfect unison, I don't think that's a good thing. And then back to stiffly walking forwards.
I'm robust. I bet I could get hit by a train and survive.
Real busted, I'll give you that.
I bet I could hit by a train, Mon, and survive.
Inspiration for future. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just had a great idea for a campaign event sometime. Thank you.
Unlike most players, I'm okay with giving DM ideas. It's when other people give them when I'm scared.
So, basically, they kind of walk down the street. It's not a huge jaunt, really, but it comes with a bit of a moment as you realize at some point you actually were transferred away from Old Atlantis. You're back in the port city somehow.
I'd probably be the one confused about that.
Oh no, you both were. You both were not functional as of that moment. You both were TKO'd from the explosion. You might have taken the most damage, but she also got knocked the F out too.
Watch the movie for context, folks.
Yeah, turns out we had quite a few people watch it, which was very surprising. Thank you.
It's the Digimon Dragons movie. Of course people are going to watch it.
The discounted version. We were too broke to afford Jim Carrey for some of the villains, so we just had to make do. Ultimately, in this port city, they're leading to a bar. Now, you don't recognize this bar from your original jaunt here because it was pretty much on the main thoroughfare where you found everything you needed. This is on a sort of back alley. It's dingy, it's grimy, it looks like it should have at least 65 different thugs all plotting a different crime on the same day.
Why do I feel like I need a tetanus shot?
Tetanus shot, you feel like you need a bodyguard. It does dawn on you that, oh, I technically do have one. Someone who's good with this, lower class stuff. Whether you meant it as an insult or not, I leave up to you.
True.
Meanwhile, though, Freya's just like, I'm here. Hi. This is her element, basically.
I love how element-wise we're complete fucking opposites in almost every regard.
Yeah, not just in combat, but out of it, too.
Minus the whole we climbing up walls and shit.
Yeah, that moment was still great. Especially the disrespect of, yeah, we could use the stairs that you're so kindly pointing out to us. No.
The best part was when we climbed down.
Exactly. You were given the directions to the stairs, and instead of taking those stairs, you decided, fuck you, we're gonna climb down the wall. Uh, mind you,
Those were the days.
that's this very city. So you're not in a great place to be.
Oh, yay! Wall climbing time.
You're inside, there's no walls to climb
I'm
yet.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Remember that for next time.
Maybe I can just climb the inside walls.
Oh, like an annoying cat.
I'm not. Please, let's continue.
Okay. So you, you head in. You head in, and you see standing across the way is it's a pretty small Digimon. At first, you don't even fully realize it. You see kind of a little wormmon crawling all over the place. I will pull up the image. But yeah, it's a tiny little green little worm. And in a relatively, I wouldn't say high pitch, but higher than probably someone was expecting. You hear, "Oh, hello, welcome to my tavern. How may I help you? If you don't mind my giving my recommendations, we have a very, very delicious Digi cider on tap. It's one of my favorites. It's really good."
So they've brought us here, yeah?
Yes. And here's a wormmon. Ta-da! Yeah, he's basically just kind of crawling all over the place, kind of doing business. He does say, "Take a seat wherever you like. My twin brothers shall be with you in a moment."
In that case, I take a seat in a table nearby and just slide up the pipe and smoke while I wait.
Uh-huh. Thud! Right in front of you lands a wormmon. "Please, no smoking."
Sorry.
Look up. As you look up, you see what looks like dozens, if not hundreds, of wormmon on the ceiling. That's your wait staff. We used to be a smoking place, but, well, this made getting the job done a lot quicker, so please note. As he says that, he kind of crawls up your shoulder, and then up the wall, and then onto the ceiling. And has joined the throngs of wormmon who are crawling all over the ceiling.
The throngs.
Yes. You can kind of tell that you can tell they're communicating, but you can also tell like they're like delivering food, grabbing dishes. They are
Every day they hustling.
Yeah. You can tell that these ones are all on the clock and that they are all pretty disturbingly efficient. Like every time someone manages to finish their food, the wormmon somehow just know and get the food at the perfect timing each time.
Disturbingly efficient or efficient enough?
Efficient to the point of where you would swear they were all rocking hive mind.
Yo.
Like that level of efficient. Like, we don't need to think, we just do.
What the capitalist pigs want us to do.
If you watch closely enough, it almost starts to seem like a perfectly choreographed dance. Almost just from how perfectly they're just going and coming and here and there, picking up, dropping off. It is the very embodiment of perfect harmony of movement.
I'm gonna take a chair over near Lusman, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna politely put up my hand.
You see a Wormont kind of just like, whoop, just kind of zipline down right between you two. Yes, how may we help you?
Can I get an orange soda and some pancakes?
On it. Whoop. Before you can even have a chance to like really adjust for how quickly it moved. Whoop! Here you go.
Thank you.
Orange juice and pancakes. What can we get you, miss?
A beer.
Okay, we have 3 types. Black beer, light beer, or premium beer.
I'll take the premium.
Here you go. Whoop! Ta-da! Alright then, if you need anything else, please just let us know. We'll be right there. Whoop!
I love like you're ordering from the adult menu. I'm ordering from the kids menu.
Speaking of, Frey, I'm gonna have you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Time that. Here.
Okay. And that was a 19.
The sight of pancakes and orange juice does not fuck your brain.
Oh yeah, because that's not a good combo for the average person.
Well, that and she has no idea what pancakes or orange juice is really. She has never seen panclocks in her life.
Hand clocks. I love it.
She has never seen such a thing. She has no clue what that thing is. And for all that she knows, it could have been deadly. But she's
And here I am pounding it back with juice.
But as she sees you, like, cave person style shoveling it in, I don't think she minds.
No, not at all.
I think it kind of is a calming note to see that you're shoveling away like a pig.
I have eschewed the fork and the knife. These are hand cakes now, baby.
Which is leaving your hands slathered in syrup and butter. Lady Leomon and Leomonder sit right to the right hand side of you two, against the wall, and they're just watching. They're not saying anything.
What's wrong with this human child?
They're just staring in a mixture of confusion and, I wouldn't say impressed, but definitely like, how much can this one eat?
I just look up at him.
Where does it go?
I just look at him. Is your water? I can get in and get you some water if you want. The orange juice here is amazing.
They just stare at you, just like, no, we're good, sweetie, thanks. That's when, finally, Lady Devimon and Omnimon walk up. They also see that. Before you can even ask, they're just like, oh, enjoy your food, sweetie, we're good. Oh, boy.
I just give him a syrupy thumbs up.
I'm gonna say they sit basically on the outside. And Omnimon's just like, coffee. Black, please. Long day. And they quickly as all hell deliver a basically just pitch black, stout as hell coffee. He doesn't even really like look around. He's like, thank you, God. And just drains the whole thing, which is quite impressive of a feat considering it's basically like a Viking glass.
I go ahead and I put my hand back up after I've finished.
Is this it? Yes, how can we help you?
Can I get 4 orders of root beer sundae float?
He looks at you.
Extra large?
He just stares at you like, quit bullshitting, kid. You don't know what you want to eat. Whoop! And brings forth 8 of them instead. Because he knows.
Oh!
He knows you well enough that, like, 4. Uh-huh, sure. And brings you 8 of them.
After my 12 pancakes and 8 orange juices.
By the way, I am going to have... If you're going to try and drink all these, I am going to have you do a con saving throw. I'm just going to warn you now. Do you drink all of them?
Anime style.
I
drink them.
Con saving throw. Oh boy.
That's an 11. Damn it.
You fail.
I could have got a 22 if it was advantage. Damn it.
You basically have to...
Wait, I'm a fighter. I'm allowed to re-roll these checks. At least once a day.
You're allowed to re-roll the con?
Yeah, there's a fighter ability that allows that.
Can you show me? Because I've never heard of this.
Let me go ahead and...
This is a cool
check
learning
it.
moment.
Let me go ahead, check. Second thing.
Sorry, people, 1 sec. King's learning something.
Oh, I don't have it yet.
Ah.
Guess I fail.
Yeah.
Unless my action surge to push my way through. If the DM allows it.
No. No.
Oh well.
Not on this. There's plenty of times where I would have let you gotten away with that. This one seems a little silly. Especially since the consequence isn't that big a deal either. You just have to go puke.
Can I try and hold it till I get to the bathroom?
Yes, and I'm not going to make you roll for that either.
I would have got double nat ones anyway.
Oh, good God, I'm glad I didn't have you roll. Otherwise, it'd be going on every person you passed. So yeah,
God.
You made it to the bathroom. Oh, I almost feel like I should
And I
take a
come
drink
back,
already.
and there are my 8 sundaes.
Yeah,
Ready to eat.
you drained one of them, I'll give you that much. You drained one of them before you had to go puke your guts out. I'm going to say you're going to be puking for a while longer than that, though. Like, I'm going to say an entire conversation happens before you come back.
But when I come back, I'm eating those sundaes.
Yeah, fair enough. Second wind. the alternative
Yes,
second
I will
wind.
second wind. I will use second wind to keep going. Therefore, I get back my 1 HP.
Oh, God. Okay. So, I feel like I should be drinking already. Oh boy. Okay. So, while Sma basically beelines hopping over people, running like she stole shit to the bathroom, clutching her mouth, Lady Devimon basically kind of leans over to Lucimon and says, is that one always like that?
Always.
Okay, so nothing to worry about then. Okay. So, how are you feeling, dear?
Feeling good.
That's good. Good. Alright. So, we'll wait for your friend to get back, and then we'll start discussing business. But first things first. She gives you a hug.
I hug her back.
How did my little boy get so lucky? I'm gonna assume that probably in case you had forgotten, that does remind you that, oh yeah, this is Orpheus's mother. A Digimon is his mother and father.
Huh.
If you would like to ask questions, I would advise considering them doing it right now.
Um. I can't think of anything to ask right now. Um.
If I may give a suggestion, DM.
By now I think you've returned. So.
I know, but I just want to give a simple suggestion to help her out. You could ask why Orpheus doesn't look like them.
Oh yeah, that's sure. All right, then that's what I'll ask her.
So you ask her why he doesn't exactly look like them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna point out the irony before I give you your answer, okay? One is a Lady Devimon, the other one is an Omnimon. Looking like either one of them was gonna be a pretty big ask. With that variation of looks, good luck merging those. Now that I've done some snark, she kind of looks at you. She says, well, She kind of looks at you, just the intensity of her stare is getting a bit deeper and deeper. Quite frankly, darling, I have no damn clue. Not a single one. What about you, sweetheart? Uh, and you can just see Omnimon's brain flatline. And then you just hear a as both of their brains kind of just shut down. Yeah. They just stare off into the distance for a couple moments. Quite frankly, dear, we've never questioned it.
I see.
He was healthy, he was alive. As far as we were concerned, that was more than enough.
Mm.
And they slowly turn to each other and just stare. It's clear their brains still haven't, turned back on yet, though. They are broken. You have mentally broke them. You have basically done the equivalency of 100 psychic damage. They are broken. And as Plasma returns, you got to hear that question and just see them completely mentally break. And you can also tell they're still mentally broke.
I just say, y'all want to share some Sundays?
I don't think they respond to you. I think they just slowly turn their head and just stare blankly.
I go towards eating my Sunday.
Yeah, you eat your Sunday. They're just broken. They're mentally broken. It finally takes Hookmon and Flarismon sneaking up from behind and tapping them both on the head for them to be like, "What? Where? Huh? What? What's going on? Huh?" They both kind of just look to each other and just back to those two and are just like, "What are we gonna do with these? I swear we turned our eyes for just a single wee moment, and now this? Let me guess, someone else asked ye why your son doesn't look like ye. See? See?" And he turns then to, in the process of just saying "see" to them repeatedly, turns to freaking Lucymon. "See?" And points a hook. What's with the silence, girl? Was that what happened or not?
Yep, that's what happened.
Hey, what are we gonna do with yous? We can't have you mentally breaking down every time someone asks you a very simple question. What about you, Clarismon? Look, I don't care. They're back to normal. That's what's important. That's cool. I swear, Lottie, we need to get you some kind of an energy drink. We need to get you some pep in your step, boy. But aye, very well. Now to ye two. Let us know when you're ready to shove off, and we'll take you to where you need to go. In the meantime, to the boat! Clarissamon, hurry up! Step lively, come on, boy! That's the last thing you could hear, really, as they're leaving. It's just him, like, trying to hurry Clarissamon up. Needless to say, one of the Wormmon come down and says, "Alright, here's your bill. That'll be 70 trillion Poké Gold." Or Digigold.
Eh?
You do have the 70 trillion Digigold, right? All of the Wormmon slow down and start to stare. Right? They say in unison.
I lean over to Plasbot and whisper, "Do we have that?"
Not by any stretch in any universe, no.
As she's whispering to me, I just go, 3, 2, 1. I run. Dash action.
I get up and run too.
I'm gonna have you guys roll. It's gonna be a disadvantage.
What are we rolling?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics, whichever one you'd rather.
I got an 11. They got an 8.
Yeah, you don't get away. In fact, the door is webbed shut.
Yeah. I want to say I get caught on the web.
No.
Aw.
But you do fall for a web trap on the floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna say now, they all descend. There is about 1,000 of them. They all descend from the ceiling at different heights and say, "Pay or death!"
Is it the fact that the two of us defeated one of the 4 Dark Lords mean anything to you? Is that worth anything?
Their eyes glow. You're the ones?
Yep.
Well, not to brag, but we brought a whole rebellion down under.
Kill them! Roll initiative.
Oh, God!
Oop.
Why? I rolled 22.
Okay. You got a 22?
Yeah.
What does the Lucimon get?
Let's see.
And yes, people, I am actually having them
That's
fight
a 3.
1,000 Wormmon.
Oof.
So, 3.
Yep.
Okay, Smab, you were going to first.
I'm gonna do a Plasmon original.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try talking to them.
Oh dear God, this will go poorly. Here we go. Hold on.
I know you're angry, probably angry that we beat this guy, but the real question is, why? We did a good thing. What we did could bring your place prosper and so many customers. More than I ever ate, mind you.
1 sec.
Diplomacy. Oh God, no. But hey, I have a 1 in charisma, which means I have a...
This one.
By the way, I am bluffing my ass off here. I don't actually think they'll get new customers.
And of course something has to go wrong. It's probably me just clicking the wrong thing. Yeah, it's me clicking the wrong thing. Hello?
Hello.
Activate your stupid issue. And of course there's a tech issue happening. Of course.
Well, they're liable to happen. Hey, I can see you there. Oh, just bring that up to the forefront. Maybe that'll help. Huh. That's weird. Maybe delete then re-add.
And sorry for the technical issues, people. It's always gonna happen at least once.
And sometimes the technical issue is us getting our ass kicked by my uncle.
This will be interesting.
Ah, the Plasmon original. Diplomacy. With a lie! Hello. Hello. I have done the uh-oh. Oh no! Third shot! Oh no! Oh dear God! It's like that one time when I made you do the whole thing. In one go. That face alone sells it all.
It should. Alright. So you've made this hard on yourself, as you always do. As is your profession. Now, what is it you were going to try and do again? Oh yes, you were going to try and talk despite you having a record of this not working well.
So, I stated that, yes, we dealt with the boss, but it could bring you more customers and more coin than I ever could have eaten in food-wise. I personally do not believe that they'll get new customers. I'm lying my ass off.
Okay. This is pointless, but here we go. Roll of persuasion with an extreme disadvantage.
I'm deceiving.
Deception, still a massive disadvantage.
7. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, may I get the explanation of why disadvantage?
No.
Is it as simple as they're angry at me?
No. Where would be the fun in that?
Aww.
Where would it be? Where would the fun be in a simple explanation or a simple answer?
The one time I tried to talk and I'm disadvantaged. How could this happen to me? I made every mistake.
Yeah. I'm not going to call it as your turn, though. I'm just going to call it as a preemptive thing you tried to do.
Okay, what's their response?
Their response is chanting, "Kill them! Kill them!" Because, you know, who doesn't love a cult chanting kill?
So, what about our quote-unquote friends?
That I'll surprise you with when it's no longer your turn.
Okay. How far away is Freya from me?
She is, assuming she's still sitting down. No, wait, no, she also tried to run. Scratch that. She's like 5 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna go Plasnightmon, and I'm gonna grab her like a barrel and run. Dash action. I'm gonna grab her. I'm gonna run to the door, and I'm gonna slash the webs and try and get out.
I'm going to say no.
Aw.
Because you opted to step in web. I'm going to say you can undo yourself, but that...
Oh, wait. Pyro darts. Question, is this place made of wood?
Yes. Not all of it.
Well, they are threatening to kill us.
It's not all wood. Like, the floor...
How many customers are in this place?
You guys. You people.
Okay.
I am going to say, if you decide to do this, it's just going to be the walls and ceiling that'll light. I'm going to say the floor is like concrete. Or not concrete, almost like a stone in a specific pattern.
Okay, so I'm a pyro darts. One on my webbed feet. And, is she webbed at all?
No.
Freya?
No, she didn't opt to be stuck into web.
And I'm gonna use the other 2 blasts on the webbing at the door.
Okay.
Do they go burn?
Yes. They do burn, but so does... It also catches the door, the walls, and the ceiling alight as well.
I just yell at my new friends, I'm sorry! Sorry. I'm sorry! I grab her and run.
I'm going to say no. Grabbing her would be an extra action, I feel like. Because you're trying to lift her up and pick her up to go. I feel like that's a whole action. If it was a shove, I could then work with it. But because it's a pick up and charge, I'm going to say no. Sorry.
Well, it's not really a charge. I don't have my dash.
No, I mean like just trying to pick her up. I feel like that's a whole action, not a bonus action. And you already used your action to light.
Okay, I'm
up.
just gonna run.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hoping she'll follow.
Yeah, that's completely fine. You can do that.
Okay.
It's not a huge restaurant, but it's still gonna take you like one more turn to get like past the door.
Ah, fuck.
Like you'll be able to get the door open, be in front of it, but to get actually like out, it's gonna take an extra turn roughly.
All right. I have. Wait, no. Action surge wouldn't give me any movement. Fuck.
Yes, it would allow you to use your dash again.
Action surge. I go forward.
Yeah, you get out the building. Now,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, lose the mod. I had to leave.
Okay.
I'm also sorry for all of our new friends.
Yeah, especially since one did not roll well. Okay, so Omnimon is going next. He is doing it like Omnimon basically. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have Omnimon use a legendary action.
Yay!
Omni Blade.
Oh shit!
So technically rolled a 2.
Ugh!
But because it's because of his legendary action being what it is.
It's a legendary action.
Yeah, that 1,000 just got whittled down to 200.
Ah.
Those of you who are confused on why or how come, go watch the original Digimon movie. Not a great movie. Great for entertainment, not great for Digimon. But check that out.
Our movie was better.
I mean, many of the movies that came after were better. Let's be honest, including my own.
Yeah, but ours was better.
So yeah, he whittles down the Digimon with a single slash of his sword, launching energy blasts all over the freaking place, chopping the numbers down massively.
Also, if my voice sounds different, my throat does not feel well.
Now it is the army of bugs. they're going to start feasting on the dead bugs' carcasses and stuff.
God.
You can hear the snapping of bone, the peeling of flesh, ripping of tendon.
Oh God! Can we stop that?
All the slimy sounds of fat being ingested.
I know you're good at descriptors, but that's disgusting me.
You're welcome, because things go bad to what kind of hell have I entered? Upon finishing feasting on all of the carcasses, they then start to feast on each other, alive.
Oh God, are they gonna evolve?
They do. Good guess. How'd you know? They
For bugs, it takes a ton of energy to do that.
They don't just evolve, though. You see their form shift and slide, cracking, expanding, until eventually what stands before you sends your Digivices off the fucking deep end. Error! Error!
Perfect. Great moth.
Error! Error! Mega level! Mega level! Bunch of Stingmon.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't give you any lore. It just says error over and over. Error, 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 error. It is loud, it is panicked, and it is giving you both a headache. Well, one of you a headache, the other one a heartache.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. So it's going to move first for the next bout. Eeks. It is going to attack Lady Devimon, let's say.
And I'm the one who caused the problem.
You did. That's a hit.
Oh no.
And that is a D100. Okay, no poison. Now roll 100 again. That is paralysis. And then, let me find it is. Und I'm suddenly nervous. Huh. That's a new feeling. Here we go. 1d10. She took 12 damage.
I hope she's got a high HP pool.
Yeah. But she's also, for now, not able to attack. And any attacks on her have advantage.
Oh no, she's surprised!
And it gets to attack twice.
Oh.
Wait, that's a miss. Wait. Yeah, that's a miss. Okay.
Yay.
Now, she doesn't get a turn. It is straight over to Lucimon.
Alright. Where am I again?
You are basically right next to Lady Devimon, who has been paralyzed and has taken a pretty meaty punch. Or I should say hole punch.
Can I draw my longbow and attack the closest one?
There's only one now. They have consumed each other and have become one singular mega level Digimon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Shit.
Remind me, is Ultimate better than Mega?
Mega is better than Ultimate. It goes Rookie. Well, technically, there are some in-training forms.
So we're dealing with a Tier 4.
Yeah. You're dealing with the Tier 4 opposition.
Ouch.
Yeah.
But there's a good number of us here. We might be able to.
You left. So it's just 2 now. Or sorry, 3 now. One of which is like now incapable of attacking for a while. So 2. There's 2 here, really.
Um. Can I change to my next form?
Yep.
Alright, then I'll do that.
And I shall go set.
You reminded me that I had to switch pictures. Ah. Digimon, known for the recompense of eating too much food. That is actually a thing that happens in a few of the shows. They eat too much food and they have to either work it off or get in a fight. So this is very much in tune with Digimon.
You're welcome.
Can I use bite?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Hey, it's a 12.
That is a miss.
But
Oh,
remember,
no.
extra attack. Because we're past level 5.
Oh yeah. In that case, ooh, tsunami claw.
Okay.
Okay, give it a whirl. That's a 16 to Tsunami Claw.
That is a miss.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god damn. Why do everything have such high AC?
For what
Why
it's worth,
do have AAC?
for what it's worth, you were so close. If that helps.
It does make sense that Stingmon would have a high AC though.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally the Sting like a Beamon.
Yeah. We're now at the top of the round, and it is Bancho Stingmon's turn.
What? He got past my 22?
Uh-huh. By 1. To make an insult. You beat
Man,
him by
what a
1.
can't.
Yeah, right? So, to attack Lucimon, you got an 18. Time to roll the hundreds.
Ooh. Hundreds!
Oh yeah, no poison. That's good. He does paralyze you, though.
Oh my god.
No save?
No. No save.
What the fuck?
And he did 10 damage. Freya, roll perception.
Perception. Okay.
22.
Okay, yeah, you definitely figure it out. You realize that this Bancho Stingmon is a little suspicious. A little cheatsy doodle. You can't help but realize that this Bancho Stingmon, he's not real. His poison is real. His poison's definitely real. But you can tell that this being in front of you is complete bullshit.
Huh.
That is all I'm going to give you. You can tell that he's completely bullshit. The only thing real is the poison. I'm going to say it does attack again, but this time it aims for Lady Devamon. That is a fail. It is officially now Smap's turn.
So I'm kind of pacing a bit, just going, oh fuck, oh no, oh fuck, oh no, oh fuck, oh no, oh fuck, oh no. And then eventually,
You're
part
outside,
of my brain just,
right?
yeah. Not that far out, mind you. I just, like, 10 feet out the door. I just need to get out the door.
I'm gonna have you roll a perception as well.
23!
Nice.
Continuing the rolls of rolling one above or below.
So, what you realize is that there is a strange smoke leaking out of the house. Outside this building, you see a very strange, very unorthodox smog. It's not the color of your pyro darts, and it doesn't look like smoke from the web. It's a very strange coloration. It doesn't look right.
Hmm.
Now, as you were about to do?
So, as I notice that, and I'm trying to calculate how we get out of this, my brain just can't quite calculate how we get out of this. So my brain then shuts off as I change form to Plazerker.
Okay.
And Plazerker got that 40-foot movement. How far away would you say that smoke is?
It's 10 feet in front of you coming from the building.
No, the exact pinpoint of the smoke.
Inside the building. You can't really get anything further than that. It's too much.
Alright. I'm gonna go inside and... There is... What do I witness? In my unknowable, mindless rage.
Building bad. I say you don't get much. You just kind of guess. You just kind of go, building bad. And that's about it.
Alright. I rev up my claw raker, and I use the rest of my speed to just claw along all of the walls I can with my speed. And if there's a pillar, I'll use my extra attack to clawbuster that with my fist. Oh god, twice in one session, less than 15 minutes away. I just realized this harkens back to the
Good job,
first
buddy.
episode. This harkens back to the first episode.
Very good job, buddy.
Mindless rage for the win.
As you go and you run your claw down, when you realize that as soon as you puncture it in, it becomes squishy. And as you drag the whole thing down, you realize you are inside a Digimon's mouth.
Stomach?
You manage to... As you do this, you can see all around you that there are what look like pustules, like billowing, what almost looks like poison gas outside.
Oh,
Your
shit.
blind rage has officially revealed to everyone in the room what's actually going on. In doing so, you also reveal that the reason for why Lady Digimon can't move, it's not because of anything actually paralysis. It's just because something has a hold of her. Giant pustules have taken on a humanoid form and have grappled onto her. Same thing for Lucimon. It is like living pustules just grabbing them. And as it has a hold of them, it is breathing poison gas into their face. Hence the poison. Because this illusion is shattered, I am going to give Lucien a chance to not only break free, but for you all to get outside of the overall mouth. Roll either athletics or acrobatics at advantage.
Okay.
Anyone who can't, I would like to, in my more buffier form, and I know you just said no to this in my last form, but in my more buffy form, could I throw people out?
The issue was that you already took an action before.
Yeah.
In this state, I don't really feel like you did.
Is it possible, like, next turn?
I'd say probably next turn. Yeah, I feel like that's low because you still did an action, technically speaking.
Yeah. I'm in barbarian think. I don't think well, but I think.
Yeah. Turns out your barbarian brain did good because you've
Yay!
you've given everyone an advantage to get the F out. So, Lucimum, what did you get?
Let's see.
Oh, sorry. 22.
Okay.
Sorry, I was in the whole questionnaire bit.
I'm just gonna say that counts for both you and Lady Devimon.
Sweet.
I'm gonna also just lump Omnimon into that just for the sake of ease. You all get the F out, and as you stand out there, almost as if back to normal, you hear your device. Amalgamon. Mega level Digimon. It is said that Amalgamon are the embodiment of illusions, and have been known to consume their prey via feeding them illusions, until they have been fully digested. It is said that the toxic pustules that reside within an Amalgamon's mouth are in their own right a living entity. And that's all you hear. What do you say or do? Before anyone has to know, there's no image for this. It's a bullshit Digimon to pull out my ass. If you want inspiration, there's a certain opponent in Persona 4 that has a move called I can't remember what its name is, Abaddon or something like that. If you want inspiration, look for that. Yeah. What you say or do now that you're outside of its mouth?
Or think of the thing from the thing.
Or if you never watched it because you're a pussy like me, just stick with Abaddon.
So, what doth Saber Lucimon do?
Trying to think. Is are the walls still up and everything?
No, you are outside. You managed to get out.
Hmm.
All you see now is this slime monster from the outside. You see this monster that's like coated in slime, has what looks like bones sticking out of certain spots, its eyes glowing and dripping red. You can kind of see what looks like almost like teeth that are almost like an entire fence of just barbs. But yeah, you're all outside.
Is that for me?
Oh no, you two. You were able to get out.
Ah. I have a plan. That might end up having you drink a third time.
Oh dear God. Okay.
I guess I use Cure Wounds on Lady Devon.
Okay.
Let's find it.
That is 4 your wounds.
Mm-hmm. You hear screaming. She is screaming.
Oh.
I'm going to say the illusion is shattered. What stands before you isn't Lady Devimon. What stands before you is a a sort of almost an origami worm, almost. Now, dearie, that's just no way to greet someone now, isn't it? Especially you had such gall to misbehave. Oh well, we'll see each other soon, and I'll make sure to curb that nasty habit of yours. I'm going to enjoy our little torture session so greatly. It shall be fun. Disappears.
What the hell?
You know that voice. You hate that voice. You are starting to see red.
Oh.
You know that as someone who you want to murder more than anything else in the world. The one person whose cruelty, inhumanity, mercilessness not just needs, but begs and deserves to be punished for all that he's taken, ruined, slaughtered, and bastardized. Do you let his name slip in anger?
Yeah.
Allow me to pull up the name because I am forgetful. Ba-da-ba. Oh wait. Before I do that, I have to stop the screen share so this way stuff doesn't get spoiled. Ta-da. Now over here. Sorry, people. Must find notes because I am forgetful y stupido. Oh no, it's dumb as thunder. It's there. Yeah. I do apologize. Google and Docs. Okay. Tis right here.
What the heck? Just kick me out.
Oh no.
Migos. You let the name Migos slip in anger. As you let that slip, from the far end you see what looks like an interesting sight. Slowly walking towards you, you see Lady Leomon, Leomon, Omnimon, and Lady Devimon slowly walking towards you. And we'll hold that there because Smab's going to do some stupid shit.
Alright, so I'm inside. I'm in my Zerker state. I'm going to use one of my attack actions to overcharge my ultimate move, if allowed, just for theatrical effect.
Okay, how are you going to do that?
You know how in the Monsterverse, how Godzilla cycles his energy until he fires?
Uh-huh.
That's gonna happen with my scars. They're gonna cycle rapidly, and all you're hearing is just the ramping up of pure energy until I open my mouth, turn my head back up, and I let out a massive roar, like Godzilla, as I let out a massive blast right at this thing's core.
Uh-huh.
If I can see it.
Okay. And where's the stupid part come in?
Oh. Well,
So,
I thought that'd be it.
no, thank God. No, most of that is completely fine. You cycle up your energy, you let loose. You're aiming for its core, though, so double whatever damage you do.
Alright. This thing is going away. 32 damage.
So double that. That is 64 damage.
That is doubled.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say... It is not dead, but it definitely looks hurt as all hell.
And I would like to keep it going. I don't want to stop firing.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Because the moment this ends, as I don't have proper control of my ult yet, I'd go to base form. So, my mindless rage, I'm keeping this blast going.
Did Freya leave?
Hello?
I think she did. So I'm just gonna slide into her thing for a moment, but we'll just keep going with your thing. Roll the damage again.
$18.
That's
So-
doubled up.
Yeah, that is 18. Then we double 18.
36.
36.
You're not sure, but you have this kind of sinking suspicion that if you keep this up, it will die probably very soon.
If allowed, I'd like to burn exhaustion to fuel it further.
No,
Oh.
because there's no point in burning off exhaustion and gaining that when this thing is very close to death.
Can I burn exhaustion to deal more damage?
No, there's no point.
Oh.
It has, unless you roll a 1, this thing's probably dead the next turn. Okay, there's no point.
21!
Yeah.
42!
Yeah, he's dead. It's dead. You've killed it. It's very dead.
And mindless rampage, I'm still firing. Until eventually, my body forces itself back into base form.
You destroy
So-
13 buildings in your mindless rage blast. There are 13 people now without homes.
Yay!
You basically, Plasmon has destroyed the the Digimon. Has also made 13 other Digimon homeless now, and you, Lady Devimon, Omnimon, Leomon, and Lady Leomon all get to see as this carnage ensues.
Damn.
Seeing this after walking up to you guys, you're probably a little confused because they just walked from a wholly opposite direction and have slowly walked up to you. And they're, with no words now, just kind of say like, okay, it was nice having you both, but please leave.
Meanwhile, me, reverted to base form, now on my back on the ground.
Yeah. They're just like, can you... We're sorry, but can you take him and leave? We have to now do repairs.
Sure.
Just remember, rebellion doesn't come without a cause. Yeah.
Sweetie, please. Please, before Plas does anything else that could cause issues, please get her out of here. Quickly.
Alright. Okay. I go to Plasmon and pick her up and make my way up.
Okay. Be honest. Are you going to be a dick and climb the walls again?
I don't have that ability anymore.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Not physically capable.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Friv. She wants to perpetuate that.
I feel like without my influence.
We'll see.
I say I climb the wall.
My influence has grown.
Okay, as you climb the wall, you just hear an army of Agurumon and a guard from like, hey, what you doing on it? Hey, the door's wide open, you dicks! The door's wide open!
Climbs up top, goes the other side, climbs down.
There are some that try to stop you, like, hey, no, just take the stairs down! Just take the stairs down! No! Ah! Why? There is an open stairway!
We left the way we went in. Cringe.
You just hear an army of guards from just like, this is a fucking bullshit! Now we have to repair it all. Like, they burnt down 30 buildings! You motherfuckers! Why?
As they say that, I'm just like, sorry.
You're far too far away. I don't think they hear you. But now they're just like doing repairs and they're miserable. Good job.
I'm sticking true to the Plasmon lore.
You are an eccentric. Your overall species is very out there.
We are literally chaotic good.
I was just gonna say chaotic is what mostly your entire species is known for. The fact you're good is just a miracle in its own right. Part of what makes you an oddity amongst your own is that they're just pure chaos, whereas you're chaotic good.
I am the red-nosed reindeer of my people.
Yeah. You're the red-nosed reindeer. Freya's
The
just
red ears.
You're an oddity. Put it plainly. Even among your own kind, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with this one? You're both kind of oddities to your own species. Have fun with that knowledge. As you have... Are you Princess carrying Plasmon or carrying like sack of potatoes?
I guess like on my back.
Piggyback right, got it. So, as you begin to walk, you feel a calling to go one specific direction. You barely have a chance to notice it before you realize, oh, it's this hassle again, making me walk this direction. I will say, if you want to try and pull a Plasmon and resist, you can try. Good luck.
At this moment, I'm too weak to resist. I'm gonna say.
I guess I'll try to resist.
Okay. Hundreds. Lots of hundreds. 300.
Oh, so is her roll to get past lower than mine?
You're just trying to beat the deity's number. What he rolls.
Oh, I thought there was a static number.
No.
So I can help this roll because we didn't set up a hundo.
Ah, okay.
If you don't mind.
Roll well.
So how many rolls?
3 100s. And combine that total.
Alright. Calculator. Phone. 210.
Oh!
Is that a good thing?
Meet beat. Nice job.
Oh,
Very nice job. You're able to resist him. In what way would you like to go about it?
You give him the epic middle finger.
I guess.
That's what you would do.
Can I ask why that direction?
Diplomatic.
Very. Which I was not expecting.
Proud. The Plasmon method. Talk.
Alright. At first, he doesn't give you like a sincere response. At first, he just says, "Do my bidding." I'm gonna say he waits like a couple moments, thinking like that's all that's needed, and then finally just, fine, go that way, because you will find what you need. You can tell like this annoys him having to explain this. You will find the way to what you need. Now go. And then cuts off.
I guess with that, I decided to go in that direction.
Okay. It is a very quiet, very uneventful walk. It's nothing crazy, nothing special first. As you realize, though, the temperature is getting warmer. And warmer. And warmer. Freya, for you, it is slowly becoming more and more oppressively hot.
Intolerable.
For you, Plasmon, it's actually waking you up. It's making you feel more alive. It's making you feel more alive.
I've never had so much energy!
Yeah. You're
Why am I being carried?
You've probably just jumped off of her back and are now like an insufferable 5-year-old on a speed.
No, it's like, I wake up, I got so much energy! Why am I being carried?
Yeah.
I slide off, just
Yeah.
zooming.
It is only somehow becoming hotter, and somehow Plasmon's only becoming more full of energy and more lively as it gets hotter and hotter.
I could take on an army!
You see a building off in the distance. Plasmon, you're slowly getting a bad feeling in your stomach.
I could take out the Emperor himself!
You're getting deja vu. You feel like you know exactly where to step, which way to go, and you even have this weird, nagging suspicion that you know where you're going. You do not like it. You do not like the implications at all. And it does not get any better as you become more and more comfortable, adjusted, and familiar with the terrain around you.
Oh, shit. You sure we gotta go this way? I'm pretty sure I heard a sweet-ass wicked riff about 5 clicks back.
Smab, without even realizing it, without meaning to, without intending to, and before you can acknowledge it, you point off in a direction and say, there's a mountain with a fiery cherry blossom that way.
Oh.
You're right. You call it right before you ever see it. You point to the right. There's a stream, and it's going to have a bridge over it. It's going to have red posts. On one of the posts, a brass knob is going to be cracked. You call it right again. You start to hear music in the distance. It's very old Japanese style instruments. You recognize what and where you are. And your heart sinks. You are on a small village. This small village, while it's very different from the one you are familiar with, you know that this village is not far from where you were originally born and raised. You know that this village just lies maybe an hour or two south of Kagoshima. Why it's here, how it's here, you do not understand. You can hear music being played, but you see no one at the instruments. The musics are just being played. Where there used to be a beautiful blue stream has been replaced with lava. Many of the buildings are basically made of fire for their roofs. The entire lamps have been replaced with floating balls of lava. The place looks both in ruins and yet not in ruins. You cannot tell where fire or lava starts and where this village begins. They are, in a sense, inseparable. You know it shouldn't be here, though. And you know these buildings shouldn't be here. Because last you remember, all of them were destroyed by the earthquake. And that none of these buildings had been repaired yet. What do you do?
I stop my hyperactivity and I make my way over to a few buildings. One in particular looks rather old, but at the same time kind of future chic. And on the door, it just says, my brother's name with a welcome mat that's completely in tatters from years of a dog chewing on it, and I just kneel down there and I break down and cry.
And Lucimon sees all of this, hears all of this.
I say, in my confusion, I also start to feel a lot of concern for Plasma, so I approach and ask what's wrong.
Well, Plasmon, how do you respond?
I don't know exactly where you're from, but you probably would have heard on the TV or something of a massive earthquake happening on the island of Japan. Kind of a big one.
You have no idea. You know nothing
But
about Japan?
Yeah,
This
so
is-
that's it. But I'll ask what's TV.
I'm kind of dumbfounded. It's a thing that lets you watch things far away from the past, from the future, from your imagination. But TV doesn't matter. What matters is that right here is where my brother used to live. And a few blocks down is where he died. That was the day my life became a living hell.
I'm sorry for your loss. How did he die? If you don't mind me asking.
An earthquake. What do you think happened? He got crushed.
Ah, sorry. I'm in shock with everything that is
Which is why
going
it
on.
confused me to hear that he was alive here now.
Mm-hmm.
I have lived almost my entire adult life in his shadow by my parents' order. But to come back here just it tears old wounds fresh. I never wanted to come back to a place like this. I just wanted to be free. To act like a hero. Like the little goblin I thought I should have been. And in reality, this place shows me that I'm not much more than a failure.
You're not a failure.
I'm not
I mean,
a failure.
go ahead.
What about the goblin that became a big ass guy on a wheel? What about my induction of corruption? What about my fucking life? It was me who fucking started the last fight. The cause of all the problems. If I wasn't here, I wouldn't be a problem.
So, I hate to break the moment, but I'm just going to give a quick reminder.
Alright.
Technically speaking, that thing was going to kill you no matter what. You could have said anything. You could have given it a 10 billion page perfect
Doesn't
training.
mean this ain't a good roleplay moment.
It isn't. It's still good. Just wanted to inform you. Don't want the player thinking that it was their fault when it's just...
No, I'm aware.
Cool.
This is one of the moments where you're like, am I doing good enough RP?
Yeah, you're doing great.
And I break down even further. My body on its side, fetal position.
Yeah. I think now's about right time. Smappy, you're blacking out. You're blacking out.
Alright.
Have fun with that. We'll start off with, nah, I feel like that'll get too emotional. Let's start with the other one. Freya, as you see Plasmon black out, you start to hear... Well now, isn't this quite the sight? I don't even need to truly do anything to torment this worthless soul. I can't wait to have my fun, have my fill. But before we get to that, I feel it's only right if I tell you exactly where I am, little Freya. Head towards Kagoshima. Head straight to the temple. You'll find me at its core, as well as a guest, so to speak. This shall be so fun and enjoyable, especially to watch you two squirm. The connection then is cut off. You know who that is? Already. You know it was Migos taunting you and giving you an invitation to where he is. And you also know that Migos doesn't normally do that unless he thinks he's won already. We now go to Dear Little Plaz. As you are blacked out, you hear a familiar voice. A very familiar voice. One you thought long dead. You see him walk up to you in his normal, carefree walk. Should I be saying hello? Sorry? How you been, little sis?
Quick question. What form am I in? What age am I?
You're your current age, but you are you. You are suddenly in your human form.
Hmm.
If you'd like, you can be Plasmon instead. I won't have any qualms with that. It won't change nothing.
Nah, I'll be human form. I just look up. I see my brother. I'm crying even more. Where the fuck have you been? Made so many mistakes without you.
He kind of just says, for what it's worth, been stuck here, and same. Lots and lots. I've already lost count of how many mistakes I myself have made without you. He looks exasperated for a moment and just says, lots of mistakes. For what it's worth, sorry for all the crap you had to go through. And I've missed you. More than I can describe. He reaches out to help you up.
I let him help me up.
Helps you up and gives you a hug. And just kind of says, sorry for all the trouble. But unfortunately, your big bro kind of needs a bit of a helping hand, I'm afraid. Turns out, your big brother's a dumbass. I kind of wound up helping someone I shouldn't have. And I'm kind of going to need you to snap some sense out of me.
I immediately go ahead and slap him.
You feel the contact, because at first you weren't expecting probably to feel it, but you do feel the contact.
I think I put too much strength into the slap.
Yeah, you send him, like, spiraling for a moment, as he, like, kind of like almost a bullet into the dirt. BAM! It's like, just points a finger in the air, it's like, good hit, little sis. Ow. But I meant my physical body, not this body. Ow.
Because of you, I had to deal with my uncle, my dad, our dad, mom, no longer being a person who cared about me. And then I find out my fucking that our uncle's a goddamn Digimon. I had to kick his ass more than once, and it's fucking out there.
At first he's like, Uncle's a Digimon? What the fuck?
Little charger battery, bitch.
Really?
There were like 30 of them, then there was a big one.
That sounds
The one
like,
for my
that sounds like
for my-
hell.
for my friend.
Man.
I wouldn't have gotten out alive.
So remind me, I owe your friend 1 fruit basket, 10 apologies, and probably a horse. Ah. And I deserve that smack, by the way, so no apologies needed for that, okay? I definitely have that coming. Ah.
What kind of fucking predicament did you get yourself in now?
He kind of just starts looking up to the sky and starts whistling. I may have gotten myself mind controlled.
I give him a lesser slap. Bam!
Yeah, I
You're
deserve
an
that.
idiot.
Yeah. It doesn't help I fell for the oldest trick in the book. He said he could get me back home, and like a sucker, I bought it. Turns out, he was lying. He couldn't get me back home.
Pretty sure we're in some kind of futuristic hell dimension.
I thought so too at first, but I have no damn clue anymore. Because there's some things here that are not adding up for a future.
A bunch of stuff that I drew is real here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that just makes this place more confusing. How in the hell does that work?
Believe it or not, I'm a Digimon in this world.
Your mother kind of just stares at you. Really?
I'm called Plasmon. And it's the best life I could ever get.
Huh. Samesies. Well, not the Plasmon part, but technically I'm a Digimon here too.
I get to be the little gremlin I always wanted. I bet you get to be something similar.
Actually, I think I would have rathered a gremlin. Technically, I'm a horse.
Huh?
Yeah, technically, nitpickery. I'm technically a horse.
The fuck?
Yeah. If it helps, that was my first, second, third response as well.
You could say you got the last straw.
Oh, I missed your jokes.
So where are you, so I can save your ass and then kick it?
Yeah. Right now, I am being used as a toy by the person who rules this territory. It doesn't get better. He's in Kagoshima. Home.
Mm.
He's turned it into a giant hellscape.
Yeah, there now.
Oh no, you're outside of it. You're actually in the pretty part.
I'm not that far out of it. I'm right at your home, right at your doorstep, really.
Ugh. How bad is it there? I know it's not as bad as the main district, but
All that's left is a few walls and your torn up welcome mat.
oh. I can't wait to just no longer be here. Or at least to no longer be being manipulated like a freaking sock puppet. That would be great. Ugh.
I grab his forearm, move him in. You have my exact words that I will find you, and I will unfuck your mind.
He gives you a hug and says,
With my friend helping me.
thanks, Lossus. He kind of just gently rests his chin on your head and just says thanks.
I kind of just, with my other hand, just give him some head pets.
You slowly start to awaken. And as you awaken, you see a very raging Lucimon.
Oh, fuck.
Do you two talk to each other?
Everything alright up in there, friendo?
I guess with as much control as I can muster, I say, yeah, but we have to get going to the location that was mentioned.
Mm. Well, there ain't quite no time like the present.
As you
Agreed.
begin to walk, you get the sensation of there is a very pitched, hard fight coming your way. You can feel this is going to be much. This is going to be rough, And you can already tell this is probably going to be your hardest fight yet. As you step towards a cliff to kind of look out towards where you're going to go next, what you see does not provide you with comfort. It provides you with trepidation and the knowledge that you are in for a very rough time. You, Smab, know it as the place you were originally born and raised, but now made into a hellscape. What stands before you, Kagoshima, drowning in lava. If you'd like to see the screen shares back up.
I am seeing it.
You can tell it is not going to be easy. Especially for dear Lucimon, who is not handling the heat well. But that, staring out onto this unparalleled hellscape, is where we will end today's session.